Sponsored by NatureBox. For great tasting healthy snacks and 50% off your first order, go to naturebox.com/roosterteeth.
Welcome to The Know, I'm Blaine Gibson. If you haven't seen the trailers or movie clips for the upcoming Godzilla reboot, do it. They're pretty awesome. So awesome, in fact, that multiple critics are saying the film has a Steven Spielberg quality to it. Talk about a compliment. In an interview with the Huffington Post, director Gareth Edwards said he was inspired by what Spielberg did in Jurassic Park and Close Encounters of the Third Kind, as well as Ridley Scott's Alien. He says, something they all have in common is that slow burn build, where the audience is drip-fed the imagery to get them on tenterhooks. Much like Jaws and Jurassic Park, audiences don't get to see the epic monstrosity that is Godzilla in all its glory until about an hour into the film, saying, you don't typically see the title creature for nearly an hour in those movies, adding, they're all the classics, so if you want to make the best film possible, surely it feels like that's the golden rule. This formula sure worked for blockbusters before, and it's proving to work again for this new Godzilla film, which Christopher Tapley described as an artful antidote to the usual summer blockbuster. That may be due in large part to the fact that the new Godzilla reboot is far different from any we've seen before. After all, with multiple reincarnations since 1954, including 1998's remake, which wasn't that great, there was a bit of a pressure on Edwards to make this film. He says, what you find in the early meetings is that everyone wants it to be different. They want to feel unique. That's kind of what everyone is trying to achieve. In early conversations, you talk about films that you would like to try and emulate and the caliber of filmmaking. I'm not comparing what we've done to them, but what we were talking about were the films from 20 or 30 years ago, the storytelling that got us into wanting to make those movies. There was no pushback in those conversations. Whether it's the incredible visual effects, script, or array of talented actors that vary from Oscar nominees in Avengers to Walter White, this movie is definitely setting the summer blockbuster bar. And for all you movie buffs, there is a blatant Jaws reference embedded in the film. See if you can spot it when Godzilla hits theaters May 16th. That's the news for now, but for the latest gaming and entertainment news, click like and subscribe and we'll keep you in the know.